5 minutes is really a long time for the earth to be shaking. And as soon as it stopped, someone who was over across the road at Mrs. Cichoski said, there's, all this shaking, there's going to be a tidal wave, we have to all get out of here. So we wanted to pack up every pet we owned, and Mom said, no way, we can take the dog, and that's it. We still had our pajamas on, and we didn't even change. We just put on our coats over our pajamas and got into the car and went to the high school parking lot. And the high school then is what the junior high is now, except it's been added on to a lot. And we were going to sit out the tidal wave right there, but I guess I was the most paranoid of all, and I had visions of, the only picture of a tidal wave I'd ever seen before was the Japanese print of the tsunami, and it's this huge thing, and I was crying, and I said, Mom, we're not up high enough, we have to go up higher. And she was a nervous wreck anyhow, just driving that little bit from down there on Cichoski Cove up to the high school, and so she had no choice but to agree to go up on Pillar Mountain. Well, everybody else in town just about was up on Pillar Mountain too, and there was a line of cars all the way to the top. Our place in the line was about where that new power station is up there. It's not very far up the hill, and some people had a good view. It was getting dark already, and all we could do was hear buildings and boats and things crunching around together. And then when it was all over and they sounded the all clear, every car had to go up to the top of the mountain and turn around and come back down. The road was real narrow, yeah. It's wider in parts now than it was then. And I think I mentioned before, or did I, that my dad was out fishing when all this happened. So we didn't know what had happened to him. We had just gotten turned around and were a little past the point where we'd been waiting it out, facing uphill, and we're going downhill. And here came Dad walking up the hill to look for us, because he'd heard that's where we went. And he had been coming around Cape Chiniak on his boat and saw the cliffs caving into the sea, but he was so far out that he didn't feel any strange tidal action at all, so he didn't really know what was going on. When he got closer to town, he found his house floating out in the channel, and didn't even know if his family had gotten out or not. So the first thing he did was tie up to the house and go inside and check it out. And then he tried to tow the house with his boat, but it didn't work. Yeah.